Hello everyone, my name is Chef Herbert Holden from the Center for Nutrition, Diet, and Health, and I'm a project coordinator for SNAP Ed. And I want to welcome you to another demonstration, really simple recipe that I'm going to do today. There's some modifications that you can do to the recipe, and I'll explain to you as we go along. And today is called a veggie half burger. And I know you're like, well, what is a veggie half burger? It's half vegetables and half ground beef is what I'm using. You can modify some of the ingredients. It calls for lentils or beans. I'm using black beans. Instead of ground beef, you can also use ground turkey as well. And the ingredients is, I just gave you the basic ingredients right there: the ground beef or turkey, beans of your choice, salt and pepper, and some finely chopped green pepper. And that is your recipe. Another variation, if you're going to grill this recipe, you want to keep everything together. You can add one egg to this recipe and then I kind of bind it and keep it together as you grill it. I'm going to pan fry mine, and my bun today that I'm using is a whole grain English muffin. And I'm serving mine with some sweet potato fries. So let's get started. Okay, everyone, this is my 1 pound of ground beef, and I'm using a lean ground beef. This is my black beans, which calls for 3 cups, my finely chopped green peppers. I have salt and pepper, and I have a little bit of olive oil that I'm gonna use to saute up our burgers. Now, the first thing you're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to mash up our beans, okay? Now, there's multiple ways you can do that. I find it simpler if I go into a Ziploc bag, and now you can take and zip your bag. You can take and just pound this if you want, or just go in with your hands and smash like this, or you can take a pot or a cup of something and roll it back and forth across until you smash these up. And this is a good activity for the kids to do as well. Okay, so I'm gonna finish smashing up my beans here. All right. And again, the beans is your choice. And of course, I'm using a black bean, and I'm also using a no sodium black bean, okay? We want to be mindful of the sodium in the beans that we're using, all right? Now, you're going to mash them up really well. And this is why it's called a half veggie burger, because half of my ingredients is going to be vegetables, and the other half is going to be ground. So now I'm adding my beans into my mixing bowl here, okay? I'm going in with my finely chopped green pepper, okay? And I'm going in with just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, all right? Now we're just gonna mix this really well. Get in there with your hands. This is something you can get the kids, put a glove on your kids and have them in there helping you mix this together, all right? So we want to mix this up really well. Now this recipe, you should get portion-wise 8 nice burgers like this, and maybe 2.5 ounces, 3 ounces burgers be just fine. All right, now I got everything mixed in really well, so now I'm gonna turn on my induction here. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to this. I don't want too much. I'm just doing one burger, so I don't want it's not gonna be too much. Okay, so now you can use a scooper to determine the size of the burgers. If you're not really for sure how to judge your burgers, you can get there are different number of scoops that you can use to judge your burgers. All right. So I'm gonna make me a patty here. Okay. You don't want them too thick. You don't want them too thin. You just want a nice burger, to cover up your bun that you're using. I'm using a whole grain English muffin. Okay. All right. There we go. She's sizzling. I'm going to change my gloves here. Okay, just bear with me for a minute. I'm going to wash my hands. Now, equipment, like I said, the basic equipment you're going to need is a knife, a cutting board, a large skillet, or your indoor grill or outdoor grill. You can need a spatula to turn over your burgers, and you can need measuring cups. Okay, so I'm gonna set my mixture to the side, right? Because I'm just doing one burger. All right, I have my spatula here, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna saute our burger until she's done. Okay. Now, again, you know, just like any, you're fixing your burgers, doing a restaurant, order burgers. You want your burgers medium, medium well, medium well, well done. So we don't want to cook this too fast, okay? So control your temperature. What we're doing, we're just sauteing it down. Remember, it's ground beef now. And beans. Your beans are done, but we want to make sure our ground beef is cooked. And, if you have your thermometer, this is the time that you're going to break out your thermometer because we want our burgers to be done, internal temperature wise. We don't want to second guess it because we're talking about ground beef, okay? So, 155, 160, you're just fine with your ground beef, okay? We don't want to overcook it now. We want to make sure we cook them nice and slow, all right? Not too high, all right? Okay, everyone. So now we done flipped our burger. Let's check the temperature. Because it's ground beef, you want 160, but I want going for 165 for mine. Okay, let me see where we are right now. Always hit the center of your burger. Bingo. Right now. I'm at I'm at 167. So that's perfect. All right. So I'll turn our stove off here, and I'm gonna plate up my burger. And again, I'm having mine with sweet potato fries. Okay, how does that look, everybody? That looks wonderful. It's on a whole wheat English muffin. I have a slice of lettuce and a slice of tomato on my burger. So as you can see, this recipe was really a simple recipe. Again, like I tell you, each time I do a demonstration, make it your own. You can use, instead of ground beef, you can use ground turkey if you want to. You can use ground chicken if you choose to. The beans is your choice. Again, make sure it's no sodium or low sodium. I serve mine with the sweet potato fries, slice of lettuce, slice of tomato. If you want to add cheese on this, again, you could do that. You're making it your own. Now, someone will say, well, instead of a burger, can I make it into a meatloaf? Yes, you can. You're not going to do anything different with the mix besides shape it up into a loaf pan, and you would just bake that off. If you were going to do this on a grill, to keep it all together on the grill, you would have to add an egg to it, and you would see that in the recipe as part of the variations. So I want you guys to have fun with this recipe, make it your own, and it's really simple. Again, my name is Chef Herbert Holden. Thank you for watching. From the Center for Nutrition, Diet, and Health, and I'm a project coordinator for SNAP-Ed. Thank you guys again. Bye-bye.